100 Crash, 1014 No Gus, No Glory, 143 Lisa Tank, 200 Clara Form, 29 Super Cute, 37 Valentine, 40 Juke of Hearts, 44 Mofo, 66 Destiny's Favorite, 666 The Wreckerist, 703 Smash Ketchum, 80 Aya the Storm, and 922 Pacifist.
For our zombies roster, we have 1116 Avasaurus Rex, 1357 Hawk, 1511.
Where is it? Slingin' Grits or Skankosaurus Lex?
Skankosaurus Lex, 185 Slingin' Grits, 45 Forest Bump, 462 Scary Jane, 47 Mike Honcho, 555 Embolism, 609 Pocket Rocket, 619 Pink Lightning, 66 Hebrew, 707 Paul Barrier, 713 Thunder Bash, 84 Firestarter, and 909 Meat Shield Mike.
Rubinator comes from JRDA, where Skankosaurus Rex would not be okay. So she was a little hesitant to say Skankosaurus, but we're in Murda now, so we're good. That whistle marks the next whistle starting the jam. It will say who's jamming on here if we don't know who it is. We have Mike Honcho for the Zombies going up against No Gus, No Glory. No Gus, No Glory taking lead for the Shenanigans. Mike Honcho looking for... Oh. Did we have a... Sorry, trying to... No Gus, No Glory on the inside track there, picking up 4 points for the Shenanigans.
Looks like we had a star pass to 4-5 Forest Bump. Still making it through on the initial.
We have an apex jump by No Gus, No Glory getting called on a track cut. So this is a power jam for Forest. But it looks like we are going to have a power swap. Forest Bump being called on a forearm. Forest Bump sitting in the penalty box will release No Gus, No Glories from the penalty box onto the track. This will be a short power jam. No Gus, No Glory pushing against that Pittsburgh wall, getting through, picking up 4 more points for the Shenanigans.
Forest Bump still fighting on that initial pass. Hopefully we'll go ahead and break through soon. Pushing real hard, moving everyone around. Just pushing through again.
Rubinator, you've played against Gus multiple times. Ruby's like, please don't remind me.
It looks like our Pittsburgh wall's got him pretty stuck right now, though. Pittsburgh's locking down.
Yeah, nice work by that wall. Hebrew, Embolism, and Grits figuring out that Gus likes to go fast, and if you lock that down, get it slow, you can stop the No Gus, No Glory. Shenanigans with an early lead, 15 points to the Zombies, 0. Oh, and looks like we are getting a timeout. I think this might be an official timeout. I'm red, you're green. You're pretty high up. These are our headphones. I can turn me up, but I'm pretty loud.
Not out here. Loud in the ears, not loud out.
Not out here, but me, I'm always loud. No one ever tells me I'm not loud enough. I get yelled at a lot. Can't tell you how many tournaments that Ninja Sassum has come over and be like, Pinky, be quiet. But that's my job. Already Meat Shield Mike jamming up against Crash. Crash looking like starting to play a little bit of offense there on Meat Shield Mike. Liking that outside line, but getting
Beautiful offense from Forrest Bump. Stunning.
Oh, and then Forrest
And
rolling
then the
right into
save.
defense. Yeah. We love Forrest so much. Oh, and it looks like fire being set to the penalty box for a forearm. Well, we have a star pass to Aya the Storm. Say anything. Rubinator, you've done this before.
Accidentally talked for somebody or
Okay, we're nice. That's okay. That's we have those moments of grace where we go, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
You just gotta
So,
let me,
you're
gotta let
fine.
me warm up a little bit, all right?
Okay,
You gotta
okay.
let me, get a little more comfortable, all right?
Just keep your mic a little bit closer to you.
Okay.
That's why you sound
Yep,
low.
I got you.
Thank you. And we've got Juke of Hearts with the star. Who do we have jamming for Pittsburgh?
Avasaurus Rex coming through and getting lead.
Nice job by Avasaurus Rex. I just found out a couple weeks ago that I went to high school with Ava's dad. We
That's
graduated
actually
together.
insane. That's actually
really
insane.
horribly awful for me.
And a 4 and call it. We love a 4 and call it.
Nice work there. Creeping up those points. 15-8. Close contest. I mean, we're still very early in this contest. Both of these teams with a game under their belts.
A lot of aged out juniors in these two games.
Absolutely.
These two teams, I meant. My bad.
Just this tournament in general, we
Yeah.
have so many.
A lot of
juniors.
aged out juniors, which is nice because it's nice to see some familiar skaters.
Exactly, exactly.
Some really nice blocking from 3-7. I think that's Valentine.
Yes, that is Valentine. Valentine was on the JRDA World team, right?
Yes, correct. We have actually a good amount of USA skaters down there.
Yeah, Gus for sure. Nice work there by the Pittsburgh Wall. Forrest Bump going one-on-one. Tries to put a shoulder into the chest there, but Gus overpowers and picks up another 4 points. Valentine reminds me a lot of Lakin.
They're definitely similar.
Yeah.
Lakin's got those hockey feet, though.
Oh, a nice offense from Valentine. Comes in, splits that wall, but also realizes got to bridge, got to keep this in play. While the Pittsburgh Wall works on the front, a little skip there from No Gus, No Glory for 4 more points. Pink Lightning. Pink Lightning was also a junior that is going to college here in Pittsburgh, I believe. Relatively new to Pittsburgh, so.
Yes.
Getting some help there from Embolism. Embolism just kind of looming over the pack, leaving that outside open for Pink Lightning. That's 28 points so far from Gus. I believe this might be Gus's biggest jam of the tournament, and might be the biggest jam just in general of the tournament. Mofo heading to the penalty box. So that's a 31-point jam for No Gus and No Glory. That's insane in the best way. No Gus, No Glory is literally no joke. Like, this is an amazing, amazing skater.
Yeah, this team has a lot of aged out juniors from Philly, which is known to be a very well put together phenomenal team, and they have been the top of the Jurda
They won champs
since
how many years in a row?
since like 2019, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, Mike Honcho, your jammer for the Zombies being called on a cut track, heads to the penalty box. So this is a power jam from Crash. Hebrew puts that hit on, but goes down and out of bounds. So Crash able to come in front of the pack.
Very nice hit from Crash there.
Yeah, I absolutely love Hebrew. Look at that footwork, just the spinning around, sitting in place, just, you know, silently taking up the space that Crash wanted. And then again, right there in that spot. Oh no, multiplayer being called on Hawk. So that separates the wall of Hawk and Hebrew. Paul Barrier comes in, rejoins, Pocket in that. Well, Eye of the Storm coming in, causing damage, and just sends Pocket sailing. But unfortunately, friendly fire takes Crash as well.
Hebrew holding up the pack still. Very close jam. 4-3. Let's see if that changes. There we go. I'm not saying that out loud.
So we'll do it the reverse. Do 7-6, 7-6. Don't feed into
I'm not
think
doing
that means nothing, that none of us who are old understand. But 7-6 in favor of the Shenanigans. 53-21. Just under 20 minutes left in this half. And it looks like we're going to get an official review request from the Shenanigans. And I still wish I had that mic out there. I tried to give Apex Detonator a mic to give us official reviews, but he panicked. We were trying to figure out official reviews, and I was giving a Apex Detonator a mic, and he said no. He didn't want it. He didn't want to panic and have a mic. You're good. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate the offer. I still want my thing from NAQ, the tablet that the alt ref has that goes out in the middle and they type it in and it pops up into CRG. Well, the alt ref has it goes two ways. They're not prepared for it. I mean, they might have it, but like literally at NAQ. You know what I'm talking about. No, you're good. So this again is our final game of today. Oh, we will be back in action tomorrow morning. That first bout of the day is going to be the Chicago Step Bros versus the Penn-Jersey Shenanigans at 10 a.m. Yeah, it's right on the back of my thing, but it's little print. I need a magnifying glass. I be an old lady. So we're having our Dazzle. They're out there discussing what the request was and if it would be honored. You know, there was a skater from roller derby Toulouse whose name was Jean Batman, and I just really appreciated saying Jean Batman over and over and over again.
You want to say something?
I want to say something, but I think you'll yell at me.
What do you have to say, Jan Burglar?
Go, Pinky.
Pinky, you want me to tell you something cool that Ruby's going to do in January?
Ruby, Ruby, you tell me what you're going to do in January.
Ruby, tell them about roller rage.
Okay. Well, great. All right. Cool. Well, yeah, a few of our Pittsburgh either age outs or me who's currently still playing are going to be playing in a invite bank roller derby tournament out in Phoenix, Arizona. So me, Sirius, and Biohazard will all be playing there. I played there last year as well, and then how many years did you have? Hunter's played there the past 2 years, and we're very excited. It's a very fun mix-up. There's also a few players on other teams.
So that's Roller Rage in Arizona, right?
Yeah, we also have Dozer playing, Heather.
They're going to be on different teams, right?
Yes, they're
you guys
on
are
Clown
Role
Town.
Models, right?
Yeah, we're on Role Models. They're on Clown Town.
White was asking
Do you have anyone else?
cut penalty on Black Jammer. So that official review, White was asking for a track cut penalty on Black Jammer. The official review is retained, which means they get one more this half.
And sadly, Mike Honcho gets sent to the penalty box.
Okay. You need to move now. Yep, I need to see. Thanks.
Jim Bergler, sit in the middle.
Sit.
I mean, if you want to sit, you said that chair was uncomfortable. All right, and Duke of Hearts out on the track in a power start. Duke of Hearts trying to run this pack fast. But the Zombies wall is strong. It's fortified. They're keeping it slow. Oh, but Duke of Hearts gets one little hop to the outside, is out of the pack, and is your lead jammer for the Shenanigans. So many shenanigans. Looks like Embolism being sent to the penalty box. So there is now currently two zombies in the penalty box. We've got two skaters out on the track. It's just Scary Jane and Grits out there holding down the fort. Yeah, there's a double penalty for Embolism. Looks like a cut track and a has yet to be determined, or it hasn't been recorded yet. So it looks like Anya Arson, our penalty box manager, is heading out there to have a quick chat with the remaining officials.
Looks like Pittsburgh's going to be starting short with Paul Barrier and Forrest Bump.
But only 6 seconds left on Skank's penalty. But you know, you do not want to leave No Gus, No Glory out on the track with only two blockers. Just smokes the pack. But Forrest is determined. Paul Barrier just ramming Forrest into No Gus, No Glory.
Mike following close behind, though. Not too much of a lead just yet.
Oh, Meat Shield Mike, though, right into that tripod. Forrest, though, with the amazing offense. Meat Shield Mike, beautiful toe stop work, spins, stays in bounds. Meat Shield Mike, this is Mike's second season. He was Rookie of the Year last year. And the bench is screaming for Gus to call it off. Benito and Mike Oxbig. Oh, we've got baby distraction again. Crash, the Avasaurus Rex. Rex with beautiful footwork going side to side. Crash has to get around Hebrew. I don't know, I feel like there was some mind games there and Hebrew levitated so Crash could get around.
Ava following pretty closely behind.
And we have a palindrome, 2772. 2772, and then it immediately changes to 2775.
Still frankly close.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 17 minutes left. You know, we've in just the first half, we have 47 minutes of derby left. Pink Lightning with the star. I believe this is Pink Lightning's actually first game with the Zombies. Exciting. Duke of Hearts, your lead jammer. Looks like Pocket picking up a forearm there. Oh no, and a cut track being called on Pink Lightning. This is a power jam for Duke of Hearts. Duke of Hearts tussling with Grits. Grits pushing Duke into the infield, drawing back. Duke gets a little bit of speed, takes that outside, and picks up 4 points.
Very nice rotation with the tripod, working together really well from
Great work.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, coming back together there, just closing that gap.
Just not letting up.
Pink Lightning back out on the
There
track.
we go.
There's a nice spin move around smash. So Honcho taking this star back against No Gus, No Glory.
For once, they're actually the same height.
I know. Gotta love those custom skates, though, that Gus has there with the Philly logo on it. Gus, though aged out of juniors, is still in the senior year of high school.
I only made the cutoff by like 2 days
Wow.
because I turned 18 before my school year even started.
Wow. See, in my class, I was the youngest. I didn't turn 18 until I went like 2 days before I went to college. So, yeah. I also didn't have a driver's license. So I was the only one in college who didn't have a driver's license.
And Honcho gets lead, but not very far behind. We have No Gus, No Glory. Oh, wait, I think his name is Gardenia Taylor now. I can't tell.
No, I think we still have him on as No Gus, No Glory.
Well, the jersey says otherwise.
Yeah. Well, his MRDA charter is No Gus, No Glory.
Beautiful. Well, then I was right.
But that's some bragging rights there. Mike Honcho getting lead against No Gus, No Glory. Unito having a little quick question for Apex Detonator. You as a coach can do that. You know, you don't always have to take a timeout or an official review. You can kind of come out in between those jams and say, hey, quick question for you. Or, hey, keep an eye on seeing these things happening on the track. So, Meat Shield Mike pushing on this wall. Forrest in the middle of that. Trying to chop down some trees. Mike just continuing the tenacity. Forrest bridging this pack getting moved forward. Eye of the Storm also creating a secondary bridge. Wow, this is...
And here we have it. Mike getting a lead.
Ooh, a nice hit from Grits.
Looks like a penalty. I didn't see what it was, did you?
Grits is getting called out on a direction. Yeah, Ruby, in the land of Murda, we have the penalty board right here.
What?
Yeah.
How stunning.
Yeah. Thank you, Otis. Ooh, Meat Shield Mike coming up fast and just runs right into a wall that is Eye of the Storm.
This 2-wall is really working up at the front here with
Yeah.
Forrest Bump and
Hawk. Mike calls off that jam. Mike increasing the lead to that was in favor of the Zombies 6-3. Zombies now at 37, Shenanigans at 86. 13 minutes 10 seconds in this half. And Mom, just so you know, Shenanigans wearing white, the Zombies wearing black. Mom, you know, my mom said announcers don't say that enough. They forget if people are tuning in to remind them who is wearing what color. So, and that is Avasaurus Rex up against Juke of Hearts.
I'm okay.
Juke pushing at the front.
Hebrew with that one-on-one at the front.
Oh, and that's enough to get Avasaurus Rex out and lead. But Juke is hot on Ava's heels.
Very close jam between the Zombies and Shenanigans. Only a 2-point difference.
Getting a hometown chant here for the Pittsburgh Zombies. Pink Lightning and Gus, no glory. Just a quick little push there, and Gus is not lead. Oh, no, is lead. Okay. Took a second for the scoreboard to update Gus as lead. Behold, Stripey Horse pointing, throwing those 4 in the air. I love that Behold Stripey has the tape so that folks can see. It, to me, looks like olives on the fingers. Like you do it as a kid, as Thanksgiving, you put the olives on your fingers. I just like that it looks like olives on his fingers. Maybe. We don't know. Ooh, Pink Lightning coming in, almost kind of getting sideways there, but working hard, gets that wall, that tripod a bit separated. Forrest, always clutch, coming in with the offense, while Gus rolling around on a scoring pass, just takes Hawk out.
A lot of chest-to-chest going on.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of tripoding, a lot of chest-to-chest contact.
Okay, Valentine being called out on the track on a forearm, I believe. No, on a back block. Gus and Pink Lightning hitting the pack at the same time. No pack being called. It has to reform. So that's Skank dropping back to create the bridge. Gus off the track there, considering watching, and calls it off. Yeah. We're good. So it looks like we've got another official timeout. Our penalty box manager coming out to talk with Zora and Cheshire Stats. It's definitely getting a little chilly in here again. We need to actually search out this polar outdoor stuff for sponsorship. Comfy, I would like a comfy sponsorship. We could get, again, in team colors, we could get striped ones, plain black ones for our NSOs.
It's true. That's true.
I love Last year, my mother gifted me a comfy, and then it became everybody in the family got a comfy. It was the Oprah Winfrey of comfy. It was like, you get a comfy,
I
you
miss
get
my
a comfy.
I miss my comfy.
My cat likes my comfy. He buries himself in the comfy, and I just see a little head popped out
Yeah.
the hood.
See, the cat's ruined my comfy,
Uh,
so I don't get one anymore.
mine is good with it. He uses it in the purpose that it's been intended. He just needs a kitty-sized comfy, and I can have my own.
See, I need it for when I'm working at the farm because
Uh,
it's so unbelievably freezing.
Yeah.
Wind is diabolical.
Yes.
So.
So for those who don't know, a Rubinator outside of Derby is a equestrian, does some horseback riding, very talented horseback rider.
I also train them and
Train?
teach people how to ride them.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Your
My
senior
other job.
pictures with the horse, gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. No. Do you have a horse? You'll rent one. You'll rent a horse.
It's
Right.
like horses aren't like
A car
rental
rental.
skates. It's not like you go to Neville and you pay $5 to rent skates. You don't just show up and be like, "Hi, I'd like to rent a horse."
Yeah, it's similar. It's similar, kind of. I mean, like, if you want to do it, then do it. I mean, I'm not like a private organization. Like, I work for somebody, so I can't, like, give you a. What?
This is Jamburger's new idea, rental horses.
Well, that actually exists, technically, because of leasing, because you can lease a horse.
Ah, okay.
So, technically, that is a
But
thing.
it's not like, I, as a private citizen, come to the barn and say, like to rent a horse for the afternoon. I could take
No.
lessons, or
Yeah.
I could go, where is it? There's somewhere in Canonsburg that you can go on a trail ride.
Yes,
Yes.
there is. It looks like we have Crash and Honcho out there. Looks like Crash is lead, but not by far.
No, Honcho's coming up hot with those big, long strides.
Oh! Inbounds!
I saw that coming and I was like, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? And it surely did.
And
That
they gave him the
apex-
points for it.
That apex jump did not disappoint. Oh my goodness.
I know he'll fill that in his hip later, though.
Yeah. That was amazing from Honcho. That's something that we always like when we see Honcho jamming. Glad to see Honcho actually jamming for the zombies. It's traditionally a blocker for the undead.
The more we go, the closer these jams seem to get.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that point gap's going to close even more.
For sure. And Meat Shield Mike picking up lead again. Meat Shield Mike's been really consistent this tournament for the zombies. Oh, Meat Shield Mike getting that foot out of bounds. Forrest, though, offering defense, feeding Juke into Thunderbash, but Juke able to circumnavigate and get the points. I feel like the entirety of Pisa was just yelling to me, Chill Mike, to call it. And Mike did indeed call that jam off. Earned 3 points while the Shenanigans able to pick up 4. So it's 113 to 57. 7:20-ish left in this first half. Still 30 minutes of Derby.
We have Gus and Ava back out there.
Ava with such quick feet. Oh, gets tripped up there, but right back up. Ooh, Gus pushing on that wall. Looks like, Hawk kind of rolled it forward a little bit, but Hawk trying to make one last hit on Gus, and Gus is your lead jammer.
Ava getting bounced around in there, but not far behind, just about a lap. Very nice offense from 17. And Ava threw again.
Now we've got an even score 4-4. Just getting slowed up there, but has the agility on those toe stops, gets up and spins around, picks up 8 points.
Big gut hit on Ava. I know that one made the stomach.
Wow. Gus looks like went out of bounds and hopped it back in, but just, goes ahead and rolls back behind the pack. Splits through the middle. 4 points. $1.25 for the Shenanigans. The Zombies with 61. And Gus still rolling.
Not cruising through as easily as we were in the beginning, though. Definitely slowing down a little bit.
Oh, nice work by Hebrew. But Hebrew being called on a cut track? This pack flying and no Gus, no glory. Loves that speed. Big leap in the air, lands it and calls it.
Seaver sitting for 2. They came over and looked like they issued another penalty.
Does look like
Yeah.
it's 2. So we're going to get a cut track and an illegal contact. So I believe it was the out of play
along with
yeah,
the track
with
cut.
the track cut. So
Again, starting with just 2 blockers. Very nice line work from Aya the Storm. But right behind, we have Pink Lightning. Very nice twirl at the end with the skirt.
cheers for number 0-7, Mago. Cheering from north of the border from Peter Linkletter. Oh, Mike Honcho back out with the Jammer Star. Oh, trying to play a little Jammer offense. Duke of Hearts goes chest to chest, takes Honcho down, and gets out as lead. But Mike Honcho coming in fast. Duke of Hearts quickly calling it off. Is able to grab points and hold Mike Honcho to none. So this is 139 to 64, 3:20 left in the first half. Oh, meat shield Mike right behind Gus. Gus almost cleared the path for Mike, but no Gus, no glory. Lead meat shield Mike right behind. Again, Gus liking that speed, gets the separation, runs past the wall for points. Meat shield Mike going toe to toe with this tripod. Forearm being called on number 66, Destiny's favorite.
Keeping everything tied up, though. Oh, never mind. We got Gus back out again. I'm a liar.
Okay, Mike is just is so tenacious, just keeps on going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and right through that middle, that's
Area.
Valentine. Valentine making eye contact with Gus and like, hey, I'm going up, coming in for offense. Oh, beautiful hit by Hebrew. Forces Gus off the track, comes in front of the pack, but quickly yields and heads back. Does not want to get that cut track. This deep, solid wall. when given the chance to go slow, they really catch Gus and hold back the jammer.
It's when they stop trusting each other. They start to separate. And then those holes start to open up.
And the hip tap from No Gus, No Glory. Looks like picked up another 3 points on that, 15 total. 8 points for the Zombies, 154 to 72. It looks like we're going to get an official review request by the Zombies. And it may be just an official review as a timeout. Thank you, Apex. I got the O and the T. O and the T. So again, during halftime, be sure to head up here to the mezzanine, visit our merch table. If you want to look at some Monarch skates, you're going to need to do that tomorrow. You can come back here tomorrow, 10 a.m. for day 2 of Killer Bees tournament. We also do have some beautiful art, custom art there, provided for sale from Zombie's very own Scary Jane.
I think I've seen Forrest and Paul in every time I look over. Every single time.
Yeah, it's either Forrest Paul and embolism, or it's
Yes.
Forrest Paul, or it's Hebrew Paul and M.
Yes.
Crash.
I will say over this season, I know it's not an actual season, but over this year so far, I've seen a lot of progress in Avasaurus Rex. I can say that for sure.
Absolutely.
I remember coming back to Undead practices for a little while earlier last year, and then came back a little bit over summer, and the improvement has been very noticeable, especially in this game.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think the first charter that Ava skated with the Zombies at Battle of Bunker Hill in April of this year.
Yes, I believe so as well.
Yeah. So yeah, we're technically at the end of the MRDA season. Champs is in October, so that's usually the signal of the end. But we wanted to have one more go at it with this B team tournament, which is awesome. Great idea to get these B teams out and some more exposure. They're actually also fighting for rankings. Both the Zombies and Casco Bay Black Sails are currently in the rankings. So this is an opportunity for the Shenanigans to start to earn and be in the rankings. So very cool.
Looks like we're cutting to intermission.
And that takes us to the intermission. We will be back in 15. Refresh your beverages, hydrate, maybe hit up some of our sponsors. If you're at home, go online, take a look at Bruised Boutique, Roller Bones, peruse the Monarch Skate website. And if you have any questions, at some point, Karma can answer them for you. And if you are local, come in tomorrow and check out Monarch Skates. But we'll see you back in 14.
Hello. It looks like it's up. Hello. 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 Testing. Hello. There we go. Maybe.
Nope. Oh,
Oh, yours is on. Oh,
that's
there we
really
go.
loud.
There we go.
I am in red. That's kind of loud. But it's also very quiet in here, so okay.
It is quiet. 3 seconds to Derby,
3
folks.
seconds. 158 to 75. We definitely saw Zombies with a bit of a comeback in that second half of the first half. So anything can happen at this point in the game.
Anything can happen. Mike Honcho out taking lead for the Zombies. No Gus, no glory. Right behind.
Now, again, that's a second notch there for Mike Concho getting lead over Gus. So impressive work
Very
by
impressive.
Mike
Battle,
Concho.
battle of the legs.
Yes. Battle of the apex jumps. Because,
True.
you know, in the last half, Mike Concho had probably one of the most impressive apex jumps. I mean, I still, Eye of the Storm had that knees to chest like 7 feet in the air apex leap.
And then it's like spun afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing.
Speaking of, I believe Eye of the Storm jamming now, going up against Avasaurus Rex. Eye of the Storm pushing that Pittsburgh wall, spinning around.
Oh, but that is a cut track. Homestar Riller really like throwing that X up.
I do appreciate an official that makes it known.
Yep.
No questions asked. I heard you. I see you.
Yep. I also do, you know, from an announcer perspective, like when they tell you what the call is.
Yes.
Also, so they're saying cut. Because sometimes I don't see it behind the skaters, but I hear it. So.
Yeah. Avasaurus Rex making it through there, picking up 4 points for the Zombies.
Now, that is impressive. Eye of the Storm was out quite a lot in that first half, and this is Eye of the Storm's first penalty. So, nice work there.
Good derby.
Ooh, Avasaurus Rex decided to take the path of most resistance, but was able to put a shoulder into the shenanigans and get around for those points.
Avasaurus Rex making it through on the initial pass. Sorry, Eye of the Storm. Sorry.
Yep.
Too many A's.
Aya, Ava. No,
Yeah.
it's close. Close, close, close.
It's also feels like it's 11 o'clock at night outside.
Really
So
I generally, you know, in the last couple years really have
yes,
had a hard time with the time change and the, you know,
This
it getting
year-
darker. It's really bad.
this year got me. I would say this is the first year that I struggled for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Big time.
You know, and not only with the time change, the weather changed
Yeah.
just at that same moment too. So for sure.
We have Meat Shield Mike going up against Duke of Hearts.
Oh, Juke, living up to that name, very, very jukey.
Very jukey.
Throwing up hearts because love seeing what Juke is doing out there. Gets lead. Meat Chill Mike about, oh no, Meat Chill Mike being called on a high block. And that's Meat Chill Mike's first penalty also.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive. I mean, Mike
He's been out quite a bit too.
so frequently. So yeah, that's really impressive.
Some nice cheering there for the Zombies.
Thank you to Father Rig, Father Trucker.
Meat Shield Mike in the box. No Gus, no glory jamming for the Shenanigans. Taking the lead jammer spot.
Oh yeah. Shout out on the chat from Dangle Sauce. Let's go Zombies. Do something, Frank. Do something from your seat there at your home.
We were in York, PA 2 weeks ago for a preseason game and got to see Dangle.
Love Dangle. Love Dangle so much. Meat Shield Mike coming around hot. Skank trying to open up the middle there. Meat Shield Mike just continues to drive. Oh! But both go down, so Meat Shield Mike able to get right back up and on the track.
Meat Shield Mike doesn't stop.
No, he does not.
Gus going on the inside line there, getting through there, picking up some points, but then being called on a track cut. So this is a power jam for Mike.
Oh, and the Shenanigans losing a blocker to the penalty box. That's number 66, Destiny's favorite.
Oh, we have a little bit of pile up.
Forrest doing what Forrest does and is just an amazing offensive player. Getting in there, getting low, separating out that wall, which is just what Mike needs to get that spinny spin, that washing machine maneuver to get out of the pack for points.
No Gus, no glory back on the track just as the jam is called off. That was a 12-point jam for the Shenanigans and a 4-point jam for the Zombies.
So quiet. I mean, it's the last game of the day, so I feel that. But it's still so exciting. It's
exciting.
Still Derby. We've got the Shenanigans and the Zombies and the first B team tournament, recognized by the MRDA. This is awesome.
In itself, it's an exciting thing to be a part of.
Yeah, exactly.
Pink Lightning going up against Crash.
Ooh, and a cut track being called on Pink Lightning. So this is now a power jam for Crash. And Pink Lightning, this is the first game for Pink Lightning with the Zombies.
Crash holding their own there on the outside. Sneaks past the inside and picks up 4 points.
The Shenanigans kind of biding time.
What is this?
It's a hand warmer.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it?
Pinky has a cat paw hand warmer.
Well, I was
It's very nice.
sent this from Mrs. Rad. It has 3 settings. This is the low setting.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The hot setting sends you to the ER for burns.
Yeah. And there's another one, and they magnetize together. I need to purchase these for myself.
My luck, though, I'd forget to charge them.
True.
Because that's what I do with everything.
I mean, it's just a
It doesn't matter.
USB-C.
I'll just forget. That's what I do.
So the Zombies, again, creeping up those points, just kind of going through, growling for all the points. 186 to 93. If you are just for some reason tuning in,
where you been?
This is the last game of the first day. Zombies are in black with the red bloody accents. Shenanigans wearing white. And it looks like we've got a timeout. I think this is an official timeout, so our officials are officiating and doing their official things. I think that Behold Stripey Forrest is chatting with our score table. Thank you to all on track maintenance. We appreciate you keeping that track taped down.
Looks like the official timeout has ended. And we have Honcho going up against Juke of Hearts. Honcho making it out, taking lead for Pittsburgh. Juke of Hearts right behind them, pushing through that Pittsburgh wall. And we have a beautiful apex jump by Honcho, calling off the jam, securing the only points for that jam.
Nice work by Honcho. I mean, I'm really, really enjoying watching Honcho in a jammer role.
I mean, looks like he's always been doing it. To me, what do I know?
He was a regular jammer probably like 2-ish, 3-ish years ago. Maybe even like he jammed a lot pre-COVID.
Okay.
So it's just a return to
Yeah,
it.
it's a great return.
Yeah. And I mean, for the Zombies, absolutely, you know, but he is such a crucial member as like an offensive player for the Undead.
And the jam is called off. Something might be going on there.
Something going down.
Something happened.
Something going down.
All right, we got an official timeout here.
Yep.
We still have merch up here, I believe. No, maybe? No, it was closed off. Ignore me. It'll be back tomorrow,
It
though.
will be back tomorrow.
So plan on buying any merch tomorrow that you didn't get to buy today.
And, you know, if you missed out on the tournament merch, I'm sorry. The tournament merch was really, really cool.
It was good.
We did a pre-order for it and then had, you know, a little bit of like extra for the event here in the event, but it sold out. I don't know. I feel like we should petition for a second ordering run because I know that there's some folks out there that are still jonesing for the Killer Bees.
It was a great.
tournament.
It was a great graphic.
Yeah. Oh, Monster Mark, who does all the graphics,
It's so good.
It's so good. So, such an amazing relationship, you know, and we get such great zombie-themed merchandise. So it looks like we were maybe looking for pieces of something. I don't know if it was jewelry or pieces of gear, but yeah.
We don't want anything on the track.
Right.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Maybe also, I think we're also looking for some bodily fluids. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta.
It's another thing we don't want on the track.
We don't want the contaminants. So.
Nope. No contaminants, no wheels, no bolts, no nuts.
Nope. Yeah, I was somewhere recently where someone's skate basically just exploded.
We had that happen.
Yeah. But actually at Champs, it happened to 2 different French skaters.
Cool.
Yeah.
The French need to check their equipment.
Yeah, but you know what? They still soared and just, you know.
Didn't matter.
Did not matter to them. But, you know, you got to make sure that you haven't left any bearings behind.
We had a jammer in our last game lose a wheel. And then they brought the wheel over and I was like, well, there's a nut that needs to be found because the wheel was being held on by something.
Oh, that happened to me once as a skater.
Oh, that's always a fun thing.
We had a gift exchange, and I requested some fancy axle nuts, and it failed. And as I was skating, I put my foot down. I was like, "There's no wheel."
There's no wheel. Wheels are important.
Yeah, they are. All right, and we are ready to get back to the action. Avasaurus Rex jamming up against. Are we looking?
No Gus, no glory.
No glory.
Avasaurus Rex right through the pack there, picking up lead for Pittsburgh. No Gus, no glory right behind.
Wow, Grits really doing the work out there, throwing folks around. Unfortunately, does suffer a penalty on that. Looks like that was a direction block. So heading to the penalty box. Pittsburgh scratching at that bucket, trying to fill up the bucket. So from Jace of Spades in the chat says, ooh, I want to jam against Juke of Heart.
Pink Lightning making it through there, picking up a lead, going up against Eye of the Storm.
Oh man, Aya so low, just scraping those fingers on the ground. But gets around, gets a twirl, and Pink Lightning calling off the jam.
Nice quick jam there. 4 points on the scoreboard for the Zombies. Juke of Hearts on the jam line going up against Honcho.
Oh, and Honcho, beautiful work on that outside line. Juke, though, just follows right through, is trying to keep pace. Honcho has those long legs, gets right in the middle of the pack and calls it off. And in the mid, calls it off and decides that it's time
for a hug.
And hug Frenchie. Frenchie needed a hug.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I am the jam ref. I need a hug. I mean,
who doesn't?
Happy to give Frenchie a hug.
Yeah.
Frenchie.
Some quick but effective jams here for Pittsburgh.
Yep. Filled that bucket, 106 to 187. Gus v.
Avasaurus
Rex. So, youth versus youth.
We have a clear penalty box. Both teams are full power. Not for long, though. I just heard a whistle.
Yeah, it looks like Mofo heading to the penalty box for the Shenanigans.
No Gus, no Glory, pulling 4 points there for the Shenanigans.
Oh, Crash in a blocker roll. Amazing work there. Just, again, doing kind of, we were talking about that, Skidney and I doing the Spencer Sleep move where you kind of almost look like you're in a hug, but you're just feeding your chest to that blocker and controlling them.
Just getting in their way.
Yeah, absolutely. Love that type of blocking.
No Gus, no Glory. Look, hoping to make this a 20-point jam, I believe, and then calling it off. And succeeded.
Yep, absolutely. Now, again, Gus has had the highest scoring jam of the tournament, had a 31-point jam in the first half.
Oof.
So, but Gus has been consistent between 20 and 24 points pretty regularly so far this day. It feels like
I would say probably years, to be honest.
Again, I saw Gus at the regionals, JRD regionals with 40-point jams.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pink Lightning picking up lead for the Zombies.
Forrest Bump entering the track from the penalty box. Eye of the Storm making it out on the initial pass. Pink Lightning calling that off.
Okay. I had just, taken an extra lap. I was concerned. I was going towards the direction of the penalty box. I was like, no, don't. Father Trucker said, go Honcho. I heard go hot sauce. I was like, what?
Honcho hot sauce. Honcho going up against No Gus, No Glory.
Ooh, nice work by Honcho. Little toe stop sideways there to get that lead. And this is, I think, if I'm keeping track correctly, third time that Honcho has gotten
that was what I had in mind.
Yeah. Third time getting lead against No Gus, No Glory. Calls it off, gets points, and actually freezes Gus out. So no points for Gus. No points for you.
No points for you.
15:28 left in this game. Shenanigans 207, Zombies 116.
Looks like it is Duke of Hearts out there going up against Avasaurus Rex.
Oh, Avasaurus.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Nice work there by Ava. I love when jammers take the outside because it's the hardest way to go.
And they're so hoppy with
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Just like little gazelles, just
Yes.
hopping over everybody.
Oh, Duke of Hearts. Talk about hoppy
Yeah,
there.
seriously. He was like, want to see Hoppy? Watch this.
Like, listen, little bunny foo-foo. Hopping through the derby pack.
Bopping him on the head, but don't do that because that's a high block.
Legally block them in
Legally,
side.
yes.
Bopping them on the shoulder, on the hip.
Bopping their bums.
Again, that was a jam in favor of the Zombies. 4 points earned, 120 to 207. Philadelphia. Shenanigans hailing from Philadelphia, Penn-Jersey Shenanigans.
We have Crash out there jamming for the Shenanigans going up against Pink Lightning.
Wow.
Lightning getting out there lightning fast, picking up lead for Pittsburgh.
That was an amazing trio of like simultaneous blocking defense while Grits and Forest and Fire were all swarming around. It left the opening for Pink Lightning to take that outside and earn lead.
Beautifully executed. That was a 3-point jam for the Zombies, 0 points for the Shenanigans. We are at 123 for Pittsburgh and 207 for Philadelphia.
No Gus, no Glory versus Honcho.
Beautiful control there on his skates.
So, such good work by Honcho.
A nice 4 points there, calling off the jam before Philly could get any points scored.
Wow, this second half has been, the tide was turning for Pittsburgh here in this second half. 12 minutes left, 73 points.
You know I'm not doing that math.
I mean, it's not unheard of in 15 minutes.
And we have a team timeout.
Team timeout from the Shenanigans.
I didn't expect these lozenges to have like menthol to them. They're delish.
Listen.
Jakeman's Honey and Lemon Soothing Menthol Lozenges. We are available for sponsorship.
Absolutely. They are from the UK. So,
Okay.
I will gladly take that sponsorship and, travel all over the UK.
Yeah, they're delicious.
These saved me at MRDA Champs last year when I arrived in London the week before the tournament and immediately upon arrival lost my voice.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Announcer's worst nightmare.
Exactly. Announcer's worst nightmare. So my other announcer friends were like, get you some Jakemans, and they are the greatest things ever. So yeah, anytime I know that somebody's going to be traveling to the U.S. from the UK, I'm like, can you stuff a couple bags in your suitcase? So yeah, I currently have a little stash of them.
And you're sharing. How nice.
Yes, of course.
Avasaurus Rex making it through, picking up lead.
Avasaurus not sharing, getting lead all alone, getting all the points.
Yeah, don't share the points.
No sharing points. Grits being sent to the penalty box. Oh no, I think the hand warmer is running out of steam. They have to charge this baby up. Zombies sitting at 131. Shenanigans at 207. Crash. And is that Pink Lightning?
I think that's Pink Lightning. Yep.
Go Pink Lightning. You're burning up the roller derby track. Pink Lightning, go Pink Lightning. And I just cursed Pink Lightning. To the penalty box. I'm sorry.
All right, we can't sing Grease.
Sorry. I guess that's just my cue to not sing. Your lead jammer is Crash. Crash just coming up fast, splitting that wall. Picking up lead jammer status. Grits back out on the track, rejoining that wall. But that inside line, wide
Great
open.
offense. Beautiful offense there by the Shenanigans, making it a completely open inside lane for Crash to get through. Pink Lightning back on the track from the penalty box.
Oh, but that wall, look at that wall of zombies.
Holding tight.
I mean, we've got Skank and Embolism and Grits and Hawk just forcing Crash back.
Some beautiful skating there by Pink Lightning.
Grits tossing Crash into the infield, recycling back, forcing the call off, and a timeout being called by Pittsburgh. So that was an 11-4 jam in favor of the Shenanigans. But, you know, Zombies really honed in, dug deep, and found a way to slow down Crash so that Pink Lightning could pick up those 4 points after returning from the penalty box. I love a good chant.
Oh, the cheerleader in me loves it.
Oh, you're a cheerleader too.
Oh, I was.
Me too.
All of high school.
I started when I was 6.
Oh, okay.
And I did all the way through high school.
Okay.
Yeah, there was I guess now they're called Pop Warner football, but I started at 6 years old.
Yeah.
And I went all the way through. I was a Cub, I was a Termite, I was a Mighty Mite. Then I went to junior high cheerleading and then straight to varsity.
Wow. No.
Augusta Glory goes straight to lead jammer.
Mike Honcho's still looking for an in there through the Shenanigans wall and finds it.
That was kind of a 1 foot hop on the toe stop to get out there. Well, Honcho trying to secure some points there. Gus is like, listen, I'm lead. I'm just going to keep rolling
Just
with
keep
it.
skating.
Yeah.
Embolism heading to the penalty box.
Now Gus is going to go ahead and call it off. I feel like that was something that I noticed as a Philly junior strategy is
run the jam.
Just run the jam. It doesn't matter if you're lead.
They run the jam.
Run the jam until the very end. Get as many points as possible.
Yep. They definitely like to run their jams in the juniors.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's a part of their training to have that stamina because when they're playing against a team that doesn't play that way, it shows.
Yeah. Ooh, and Juke of Hearts only has 2 skaters to contend with. Hops over Grits is your lead jammer. This is a power jam. Mike Honcho sitting in the penalty box with Embolism. Oh,
beautiful.
So jukey.
So jukey.
So jukey. And I hear those skates are staying together with a wish and a prayer. So.
Oh, okay. Great for a jukey jammer.
Yep.
Honcho and Embolism back on the track from the penalty box.
I feel like they, whoa! Big hit from Smash. Like, it took a while for that tree, the timber to fall.
Yes.
Clariform with some nice blocking there on Honcho, and I do enjoy the name Clariform.
I do too.
Oh, and Smash right again. Another big hit on Honcho.
Smash might have found their sweet spot.
Yeah.
Duke of Hearts still being held back by a killer Pittsburgh defensive wall.
But Honcho finally able to break the Shenanigans wall, gets under. That was Squid, while Duke goes ahead and calls it off. Duke, though, picking up all the points, and that's 6 points for the Shenanigans, 0 points for the Zombies. And we have the attempt of a pivot line start.
They changed their mind.
They did change their mind. But I like that Aya Storm knew the rule and had that toe on the pivot line. It's like, you all got to start behind me.
Avasaurus Rex going up against Crash. Crash making it through there almost, but then gets through, picking up lead for the Shenanigans.
Yeah, Hebrew was like, no, try again.
Yeah.
And Crash said, yes, I'm trying again. I am now lead.
What did Skid call it? An oopsie doodle.
Yep.
Oh, we're okay.
Okay. Oh, and Hebrew being called on that penalty. Freeze Crash to get into scoring position. That was a directional block from Hebrew.
Nice block on that apex jump from Crash. Crash calling off the jam. Seven-point jam for Philly, 0-point jam for the Zombies.
243 to 137. There's something about the. I don't know. I feel like there's a significance to 243, but it's not in my brain right now.
Isn't 243 mean I love you?
I think it is.
Texting days.
Well, I think that's
before cell phones.
We did that on Mr. Rogers' Day, I think, is the 243.
Yeah.
And all the love to No Gus, No Glory for lead jammer yet again. Just, you know what you like and you keep doing it on repeat. Hebrew getting in that fray, trying to give some assistance to Peak Lightning.
Pink Lightning getting through there, picking up 4 points. Little apex hop, not even straightaway hop by Gus, then calling off the jam. 16-point jam for No Gus, No Glory. 4-point jam for Pink Lightning. We are at just about 4 minutes in the rest of this game. 259 for the Shenanigans, 141 for the Zombies. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
for the first game.
Yep.
Meat Shield Mike going up against Duke of Hearts.
Ooh, Meat Shield Mike being taken to the infield by Smash Ketchum. And can I say that I am just in love with these Shenanigans Penn-Jersey white actual uniform jerseys?
Yeah.
We had a tournament once with Nurse Ratchet made a white jersey out of a hotel towel. No lies.
Wow.
It's told here.
Looks like we have a forearm penalty on Duke of Hearts, meaning a jammer swap. Duke of Hearts going into the penalty box will release Meat Shield Mike.
Meat Shield Mike getting a rolling start here. But, you know, that's totally that jammer swapperoo. Juke Parts right back out there.
Nice job by Meat Shield Mike getting through there on the initial pass.
So since we had both jammers in the penalty box, we have no lead. This will go to the expiration of the jam clock. So about 45 seconds left for both of these jammers to get some points there. Oh, force bump being sent to the penalty box. Embolism trying to throw a hip there, but Juke able to dip underneath M.
Meat Shield Mike looking to hopefully get a couple points here before
We're good 4-4. We're
the jam.
dead heat on these two jammers. Juke trying to get low,
Nice.
break through the middle. That's another 4-4 for both jammers on the track. And that is the expiration of that jam clock. 8-8. 267 to 149. Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Looks like this is an official timeout. Thank you, Epi Penalty. I saw that OT. Thank you. Because I was looking, it's actually an official review as a timeout. So
Gotcha.
awesome. So they don't really have anything they want to challenge. They just, want to keep their actual timeout in their pocket, have an official review still available. Let's go for that official timeout.
Yeah.
Official review timeout.
So for tomorrow's games, we have at 10 o'clock, Chicago Step Bros versus Penn-Jersey Shenanigans. At 12 o'clock, Pittsburgh Ghouls versus Divergence. And at 2 o'clock, Casco Bay Black Sails versus Pittsburgh ZomBees.
That's going to be an awesome day of Derby. We've already had one amazing day of B team skating here. Can't wait to see more of these secondary charters in the rankings for the MRDA.
Eye of the Storm going up against Mike Honcho. Eye of the Storm sneaking through there on the inside line, taking lead for the Shenanigans. Shenanigans losing a blocker to the box. Whoa.
Oh, that's the Rexorcist. Spouse of Skidney Crosby. Newlyweds. Honcho with a little extra flair there with like
Little pizzazz.
stomp.
Eye of the Storm looking to get through there.
Honcho losing some footing there.
Seemed to be a little bit of confusion on if we were calling off the jam or not.
But I'm assuming yes,
Yeah.
because the jam is
Jam's
officially
fine.
over. Honcho, 8 points. Aya, also 8 points. 275 to 157. We've got 20-ish seconds left on the board. We'll get another jam in? It looks like that everybody's there in time to start one potential final jam. No Gus, no glory. Gets that lead.
Avasaurus Rex also getting through on the initial pass. No Gus, no glory calling off that jam. And we have an unofficial score of the ZomBees 157 to the Shenanigans 275.
Shenanigans taking their second win of the day. Shenanigans definitely, really tapping in to the youth, bringing in those.
Oh, I think the juniors definitely.
The ex-juniors there.
Yeah.
Alberta.
The newly crowned adults.
Yes.
are making huge impacts on these B teams.
Yeah, big waves from juniors. I feel like these juniors aren't going to be on B teams for long. They're going to be taking positions on the charters, the A charters. But let's hear it for the Penn-Jersey Shenanigans. Get onto the track, get out trackside, give big high fives to these shenanigans.
Great job, Shenanigans. Awesome game. Awesome day in general for you guys. And then let's hear it for the Pittsburgh ZomBees.
We got U's versus Yins. U's guys from Eastern Pennsylvania versus Yins guys from Western Pennsylvania.
Gyros versus Euros. I don't even know if they say Euros in Philly.
I don't know.
I'm just making stuff up at this point.
They say woulda.
Woulda.
Woulda ice.
Thank you all again for coming out. Please put all your garbage in garbage cans. Don't leave it for other people to clean up. That's not nice. And we will see you back here bright and not super early at 10 a.m. for our first game. Drive safely and have a good night.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in on the stream. We appreciate you. We will see you again tomorrow. I'm Pinky Donchadero.
I'm Damage Control.
Thanks and bye.
Bye.